What's up, bitches and hoes? Sil here. It's been a while, guys. I'm sorry I haven't posted any Fire Emblem in a while. Throat's been a little sore. I've gotten some new games, some craps come up. I've just really have been slacking my ass off. I'm sorry. So yeah, some big news. Yesterday I won a StarCraft 2 beta key. And then they say that they're going to release the game in like 2 months or so, which means the beta key's probably going to be on for like another month and a half. So I was like, oh, well, you give it to me, and then you take it away, you motherfucker. And yeah, that has me a little sad. But the real problem is my computer is a piece of shit for people who know. Uh, there's not going to be music on this video because it's been so long. I actually have stuff to talk about. You can tune me out and just read or mute it. That's really your own preference. Yeah, I got a StarCraft 2 beta key. I went in. It took me a few hours. I got everything installed, everything patched out. I played a match, went random, Terran versus Terran. The guy had never played a StarCraft game before, so I felt pretty bad fast expanding, Reaper harassing his ass to hell. And then, he knew nothing. He didn't know about add-ons. He didn't even know what an SCV was. And so it was kind of weak. I'm not that good of a player, but I know how to play. I know strategy. I know micromanagement. I am a strategist. I'm a writer. Whenever I write, I always keep in mind like units, positioning, how you move them, how you would do this in a real life situation. And basically, when I write, it's like living an RTS. So I have a lot of experience. But, I'm like, well, there's new units, there's new combos, new power ups, new build orders. I'll just put myself in the novice rank. And I basically just tore him a new asshole. He never even got close to my base, which is kind of sad because I actually built in the wrong place. If any of you actually watch StarCraft 2 replays by Mr. HD StarCraft or H to the Husky, you know the map, shit, what is it? Blistering Sands. Well, I was on that, and I started to build at my back door a cliff. And then I realized that it was a cliff. So I had to completely, move all my buildings and set up new shit. But basically, I researched stim packs, built a shitload of Marine Marauders. Reapers basically destroyed every SCV he had. And then just, for a final blow, because he refused to GG out, he wanted me to work for the win. I built in some siege tanks. But yeah, the problem is, we were both lagging like crazy. And every graphic of the game is turned to the absolute lowest. And I can barely even get the thing to load to the menu anymore. Actually, today I haven't been able to get it to load to the menu. It will just freeze and I have to keep restarting my computer. It's a real bitch. Alright, to put it plain and simple, it's a bitch and I hate it. But I've been waiting for this game for 10 years. I won a beta key on Twitter and I waited all day for it to install. I tried to install it on the desktop. The desktop ran WoW a lot better. The mouse was a little laggy, but I only use the mouse when I'm clicking attacks and shit. Because when I play, I actually play using mostly the keyboard. Because that's how I do it. But that computer, my desktop, which runs WoW fairly good with decent graphics, it won't even play it. It says, what did it say? It said the vid chip was not even good enough to actually load up the start menu, which was like a huge kick to the teeth, basically. I'm like, oh wow, best computer in the house, and at least my freaking laptop will at least run a game occasionally. But when I'm waiting 10 minutes for a map to load and then it freezes there and nothing happens, it gets a little disheartening. After waiting so long for this game, I'm just like, oh, StarCraft. If I do manage to get to a good computer, I doubt it anytime soon, but I am going away. For people who don't know me, I am going away this month. In 19 days, I am going to Florida for 3 weeks to be with my fiance. during her graduation and, you know, all that cool stuff. It's my first time flying alone, so I'm a little anxious and nervous about it, you know, meeting the family. Um, basically, I don't know about their computers, though. I think that their desktop is fairly new, but my main concern is that her connection, her internet connection, is usually pretty shitty, and I would really hate to get all these disconnects on my record, because you know I'm not about that. I wanna win. Like so far, I've won in probably like 6 disconnects. Because after the first match, I realized that I was playing people who were far under my league. Well, I mean, I don't want to sound like a pompous asshole when I say that. I'm someone who can just say, all right, well, you're new to the game, you don't know the mechanics, I understand that. I'm just going to go play someone who's a little bit, you know, more used to it. I mean, this guy said he never played StarCraft before. He just picked it up that day, and he's like, I never even played the first StarCraft. And I was like talking about micromanagement and build order. He's like, well, I'm just throwing random shit down, to be honest. And I'm like, okay. I mean, it felt really. I lost a lot. The match would have been half as long actually, had shit not gone down the way it had. Had there not been as much fucking lag, I would have easily been able to win that match in like 6 minutes probably. I mean, I was basically mined out for minerals. When the game ended, I was actually like 5,000 minerals just sitting in the bank, and I was just pumping Marines from 2 barracks with reactors while I pumped Reapers and Marauders from another with the tech lab. I mean, there was nothing he was going to be able to do against that sort of force, but due to the lag, I couldn't even click my units to move them around. I lost a lot of Reapers to the lag because I couldn't micromanage them. This video is going to come to an end pretty quick. I'm going to keep talking. Once I'm done, you know, updating shit and whatnot, I'll start syncing in music again, guys. Why can't I pick up the chest? Oh shit, I need a key. Oops, wrong button. Do you have a key? You have a door key. You're useless to me. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying my hardest to bring you guys games. I did the unboxing of Agarest War. I've been playing that a bit. I'm sort of at a part where I need to level grind a bit or money grind to buy a shitload of items and whatnot. I don't really know which way to go, so I'm just gonna pick him up and run him over here. Agarest has been alright. I haven't really been playing the Xbox much. I've been busy like with anime and shit. That might sound like retarded, but I've been watching a ridiculous amount of anime lately. Just the usual me stuff. It's just, I don't know, whenever I go to play a game on the Xbox, I'm like, ugh, do I really want to play this? It's just gonna get me mad in such a amount of time. Like, Agarest War, a lot of my guys are getting, like, one-shot now from, like, the enemies, and that's really beginning to piss me off, because no matter how much I try to protect them, someone's going to go down, someone's going to die, and that means I'm gonna have to, you know, pay a shitload of money to get them back, or I'm gonna have to do something like that, or go out and spend a shitload of money. Sometimes I forget to save and I rush to the next one and die or something, or lose and have to do them both over. I don't know, man. It's a really good game as far as I'm concerned. It's just, I'm at a point where it's annoying. Plus, I got StarCraft 2. I've been spending most of my morning bitching around trying to get to work. This video is going to end, so I'm going to end here and continue the next video. Be right back.